For years, nights were the worst part of my day. I could be exhausted all evening, yawning, barely able to focus. But the moment my head touched the pillow, my brain turned on. Thoughts started racing. Plans for tomorrow, random worries, conversations from years ago. It felt like my mind suddenly opened 100 browser tabs at once. And the harder I tried to stop thinking, the worse it got. Maybe you've experienced this too. You lie in bed telling yourself, just relax, just sleep. But your brain refuses to cooperate. If that happens to you, there's something important you need to know. Racing thoughts at night are not a discipline problem. They're a neurological response. Your brain has something called an alert system. Its job is to keep you safe by scanning for potential threats. When it detects stress, uncertainty, or overstimulation, releases cortisol, the hormone that increases alertness. That's helpful during the day, but if this alert system stays active at night, your brain never fully powers down, which is why thoughts suddenly become louder the moment everything gets quiet. For a long time, tried everything people usually recommend: meditation apps, melatonin supplements, sleep teas, white noise machines. Some of them helped for a few nights, but the racing thoughts always came back. The real breakthrough happened when I stopped trying random tips and started using a structured nighttime routine designed to calm the brain's alert system. Not a long routine, just the right sequence. It takes about 10 minutes total, but the order matters because your brain responds to patterns. The first step is something called a neural reset. This takes about 90 seconds. Instead of trying to clear your mind, which rarely works, this technique redirects your brain's attention in a very specific way. It interrupts the thought loop that usually starts when your head hits the pillow. Most people notice their mental chatter slowing down almost immediately. The second step focuses on your breathing, but not generic deep breathing. A timed breathing pattern that signals your nervous system to activate the parasympathetic response, the part of your body responsible for relaxation and recovery. When this system activates, your heart rate begins slowing, muscle tension releases, and cortisol levels start dropping. It's one of the fastest ways to shift the body from alert mode into sleep mode. The third step helps recalibrate your circadian rhythm. Your brain relies on consistent cues to know when sleep should begin. Small environmental adjustments, lighting, timing, and pre-sleep signals reinforce your internal clock. Over time, this trains your body to expect sleep at the same time each night. The fourth step activates what sleep researchers call deep sleep chemistry. Your brain naturally produces certain neurotransmitters that help initiate deeper sleep stages. But if the brain is overstimulated, those chemicals don't release properly. This step encourages that natural release. And finally, the fifth step focuses on REM optimization. REM sleep is where your brain processes memories, emotions, and stress. When REM cycles improve, people often wake up feeling clearer, calmer, and more refreshed. Now here's the interesting part. None of these steps force sleep. They simply remove the signals that keep the brain alert. When those signals disappear, sleep usually happens naturally. Many people notice they fall asleep faster, sometimes within 10 minutes. But the bigger change often happens over time. Middle of the night wake-ups decrease, sleep becomes deeper, and mornings feel easier because the brain has relearned its natural rhythm. Think of it like resetting a system that has been stuck in overdrive. Instead of lying in bed battling your own thoughts, your brain begins shifting smoothly into sleep mode. The key isn't doing dozens of complicated sleep hacks. It's following a simple, consistent sequence that tells your nervous system the night is safe. And once your brain believes that, it stops trying to stay awake. If racing thoughts have been keeping you up night after night, it doesn't mean you're bad at sleeping. It usually means your brain hasn't been given the right shutdown signals. And once those signals are introduced, the change can happen surprisingly quickly. If you want to see the exact 5-step sleep hacking routine, I mentioned the one designed to quiet racing thoughts and help your brain fall asleep naturally, you'll find it in the description below. It walks through the full method, step by step, because when your brain finally powers down, the alert system, sleep becomes simple again.